and welcome back to my Wonder World. I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Me personally, I have quite a few things to talk about, and also a few, I guess, big projects I need to review, which is, very scary given how the last few good projects have gone. I don't know if I can go starting any others, because I genuinely do feel like there's a little bit of a curse on my channel. So, for one, I'm going to go downstairs and we're going to go get a boat so we can actually go look at two of the things that I have to talk about. And I'll be able to also explain why the schedule's been a bit off, why all these things have been happening, and why I've been absolutely struggling, whether it's in my world, with my series, or if it's just, in real life. So, I'm going to head down here to where there's actually, where there used to be a natural land bridge, and show you, I think, the first of my few mistakes that I made in the past few days, or I guess within the past week. So if we go over here, you might see there's a little bit of a mess off in the distance. I don't know if any of you can see that because it's quite far away, but I know I can. There's some stone, there's this whole big waterfall thing over here, and the thing about it is that throughout the entirety of my world, ever since I made it, this whole area right here was a giant stone little, it was like a stone natural land bridge, like I said earlier, and it's a little bit concerning what I've done. So I said in the last episode that I was going to take a bunch of TNT to this place, and I was going to blow it up. So that's what I did, I took a bunch of TNT to the place, and I blew it up. And I guess the biggest issue with that is how it looks terrible. This is horrendous, and I have no idea how I'm gonna fix it. I had a whole recording based off of this, but I scrapped it because I found it incredibly hard to salvage this whole wreck. I mean, if you can look, well, let me put a piece of stone down so I don't drift away into the chasm. Oh my gosh. It's just a massive crater. It's just like a really ugly Niagara Falls, and it doesn't look good in the slightest. If we can go over here, this is where the biggest piece of damage is, because there was a cave that I filled with TNT, and oh my goodness, it's just gone. This whole area is just empty. So I'll have to find out what to do with it. I think we'll have to I said this in the last episode, but I scrapped it. Make a machine of sorts, like an invention. But I have no idea what I'm going to do. I really, really don't. I mean, we could try making an invention of sorts. We could maybe, make a piston machine that, disperses water over an area. But that's going to be an incredibly difficult feat. So, yeah, there's this whole mess here that really stumped me. That really, I guess, got me in a bad mood, and there was also a few other things. So, first off, past 2 weeks, I think, I felt really, really, really off. Now, for starters, my whole schedule got thrown off when the school year ended. I'm so off my schedule now. I've been, confused, honestly, for the last, week about what to do. So, I've been a little bit late. I've been really bad at, editing and recording. That's fine. I'm more than that. I'm more than just YouTube. But still, I still felt really, really bad about being off of my schedule. Because, again, it just threw me off entirely. So, yeah, that's why I've been kind of off of it a little bit. That's why I've been, away from the schedule. And that's also why I'm out, I'm no longer doing the, little Ender Quest thingamajig that I really wanted to do. It was fun while it lasted, it really was, but I scuffed up one of the recordings at the very, very end of it, and there's a whole missing section of it, so I'm not going to be doing it. I might save some clips and things in case I want to do stuff with that in the future, but for now the Ender Quest is over, and I think I'll still play a little bit of it, because I had a lot of replay shots of it that I really like, so I might still show you guys that later in the video, or maybe earlier if you're lucky, but right now, I'm also going to go over here to the Wonderland, just past here into the Pirate Cove, so I can show you guys where I parked the big ship. I didn't just keep it over all the way in the Great Sea, I kept it with me. I brought it way out here, past over the bridge, and into this bay. Where is it? Oh, I hit it pretty well, actually. I think it's right over here past these jungle trees that I planted. Yep, there it is, okay. Here it is. Okay, so this is the boat, and I had a really, really fun time putting it here and, getting all the things ready, but it did take a while, and it was a little bit of work. I'm gonna have to take that down later, because I already made what I wanted to make over here, but my goodness, yeah, it took quite a while. I even went over here, you haven't seen the vines yet. I placed a bunch of vines up there, and hopefully in due time, they'll grow down to hide the cave, but right now it's kind of open, and if we go down here, down this little staircase, we have a second little hideout for the pirate ship. The whole idea of this is that I was gonna have like a bunch of like pirates hanging out over here, and it was gonna be like really fun. Some of the gold fell down into the cave, and yeah, there was a whole mess over here. But I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I decorated this place, and I'm so happy that we finally, I think, kind of wrap things up a little bit. I did beat the game. I have the dragon egg with me. It's in the ender chest back at home. But yeah, like I said, super mess. It was kind of all over the place. I really hope that this isn't too annoying to you guys, like it was to me. Because oh wow, was it? It must be so weird. Because I think there's been a good 2 episodes now in my world where I just like started doing something, or I was in the middle of doing something pretty cool, and then I just stopped doing it for one reason or the other. But then again, it all comes down to my health, and I think it's kind of a good thing that I'm putting that over all this silly stuff. Also, is there a horse over there? I see something poking out of the ground. There is a horse! Are you Buddy? Are you my original horse? How did you get stuck over here? What? Well, you're not Buddy because you don't have the name tag. I think I named Buddy, but you might be the original horse I had before Buddy. That's so strange! I could have sworn like only like a month or 2 ago, I had another horse get stuck in the very same place. Oh gosh! I'm being attacked! I'm being attacked! Get out of here! Get out of here, spider! I don't want you here. I don't want you here. It's okay, fine, I won't attack the spider. I won't attack the poor spider. But we're leaving. We're leaving, and I'm putting you back in the stables. Oh, I can't believe this. How do they keep getting this far out? How do they keep getting this far out? I'm so confused. I don't know if like a save got rolled back or something, so I just left him here, or if like this really is my original horse and he's just been stuck there. I feel so bad about that. Oh, he's stuck. That's so strange. I'm also, oh god, I really have to mention this. I didn't want to, but I do have to mention this. I'm also missing Mr. Showbiz. It's such a mess. Everything's such a mess today. Mr. Showbiz, the star of the Showbiz Theater over here, is just gone. Last time I saw him was during the court case. I just kind of like let him off his lead, and he's been... That's not him. There's no way that's... Okay, it's not him. That would have been hilarious. Okay, as I was saying, yeah, I've been completely missing him. I really want to find him eventually, but I've tried almost everything in my power, and he's just gone. So I don't know what I'm going to do on that front about Mr. Showbiz, but at least we have this buddy back. We have all of our skeleton horses over here, and we have Grim. I think Grim is over... There he is. Well, at least we have the rest of our buddies. I feel so bad about that, though. I feel so terrible. Also, Lightning Strike is in here with Poke. That's a little strange. I don't know how you guys got in the same pen there. Oh, an Enderman placed a block and it let you escape. Okay, well that's fine. You guys can be buddies for now. I'm gonna leave and actually do what it was I was gonna do for this episode. It's actually quite convenient because it's right over here. Sorry that I've been kind of like firing on all cylinders. It's been pretty quick so far. But right over here, I have laid out a huge area with this this black and yellow concrete, and I am so excited to start this. This is going to be where the laboratory in my world is. The hope for it is that I'll be able to have like a bunch of sciencey things there, and it's gonna be really cool. Anyways, yeah, I can have all the really important story things locked away in this laboratory. It could be like really cool and imposing, and every day when we wake up, we look out on our world and think about what to build next, or like what to do. We can see it right over here. So if we really want to do any sciencey things, we can totally do that. And we can also start testing out like other dimensions and stuff. Sorry, I'm rambling like a madman. Okay. I am so sorry for that really strange cut there. I didn't have keep inventory on, and a zombie just came out of absolutely nowhere and wrecked me. I didn't think it was possible because, for quite a while, I've had keep inventory on, so I thought I would lose my stuff, but I forgot to turn it back on. Oh my god, I forgot to turn it back on after the Ender Quest, so we came up, and then he destroyed me. I lost all my levels and all my stuff, but I got back just now. Not the levels, but all my stuff. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, oh well. I marked all the places for the things, and down here, over in the Bloom Zoom Maze area with the spring... Oh god, there was a whole spring thing I didn't do. Yeah, with all this stuff, there's a big subterranean testing chamber that's going to be like right here. That's what we're going to be working on today. And we also have this whole central laboratory thing, which is going to be like the big buildings, the big tall structures like chemicals and stuff. But yeah, with that being said, I think we have a good idea on where we want to have like the big vault entrance thingamajig, or like the big laboratory entrance thingamajig. So right here, the plan is, for the first time ever, for me to actually make a redstone door. I don't actually make those. I made one like one time. It was like a 1x2 door, and I didn't really really innovate on that level. But I think here, for this one, we're gonna have a 3x3 piston door, and it's gonna be a really, really big accomplishment for me. It's gonna be about this big, like this, and I think I'll have like a secret entrance for the like where you have to put the redstone torch for it. It's like maybe somewhere inconspicuous, like over here in this dirt block or something. There will be a redstone torch thingamajig where you put the torch down and it opens the giant vault. That's going to take a lot of time. That's also going to require me to look up like a mumbo-jumbo redstone tutorial for it, because I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't mess with piston doors, and I am so confused. But yeah, the idea is have that piston door, and beyond that, I'm going to excavate a giant, I mean, like utterly massive area beyond this, like beyond this little wall here. It's going to go down a bit and go a little bit below the earth, and there's going to be like this huge testing chamber beneath the ground, and it's going to be the best. I'm going to have so much fun making it. Oh, this is perfect, actually. This is perfect, because I won't need to mine out as much as I thought I would. There's a whole, like, there's a whole case of, okay, yeah, there's a cave system down here. That means mobs, too. But yeah, there's a cave system down there. I mean, I have a lot of space to build. Oh, that's perfect. I'll have to bring armor to fight against the mobs down there, like the one that just shot me just then. I'm very annoyed about that. But I can't believe I've given myself so much to do off the bat. The whole thing I was talking about in the beginning of this episode was all like my failed projects, and like the fact that whenever I start something big, it always goes wrong. And here I go again, starting something big. But this time around, it's not going to go wrong. You want to know why? Because I predicted that it would. If I say something's going to go wrong, it won't go wrong. So if I say this is going to go wrong, then it won't go wrong. Am I rambling? I sound like a madman. I'm going to get some materials really quickly, and I think I'll work through making this redstone door, and then we can cut to a time lapse. And I think, you know, I keep saying this about, like, all my new time lapses, because I keep making bigger and bigger things in my world. But I think this is going to be, like, the biggest one I've made, because it's going to require me to dig out so much space. So while it might not be the most interesting time lapse I've done, like, I guess with the hotel and the Citrus Cinema right over there, it's still going to be a lot of work to do. Alright, well, that's enough of me. That's enough of my rambling. If I don't stop myself now, I'll go on forever. So I'm going to get all the materials, and I'll see you guys in just a second, and we'll make that door. Okay. I have so much to talk about. For one, I've had I've had a really difficult time getting myself to record this bit because I had so much to do and I had so much to go over that it felt almost impossible. And I've also been like out of energy entirely these past 2 days. I have no idea why, but it's been really hard for me to get off my butt and actually do something. I think I've just about done it this time around. I've actually got myself to have the energy to do this. I just know that because I built so much that editing it down to a time-lapse is going to be extremely tiring, extremely difficult to do tomorrow. But I'll try my best. Because I still do have a lot of fun with this. The point of my rambling is to say I'm back and hopefully I'll get back into my little editing schedule, especially, well, not editing schedule, my upload schedule, because I'm having a lot more fun with Minecraft and I have a ton more ideas. So hopefully I'm going to get over this little rut that I'm in. But let's not worry about all that right now. Let's get to the fun stuff. Over here, I finally finished a door. It was a huge headache. I was gonna have a funny bit where it like showed me in my, my little house in Minecraft, looking at tutorials and like getting frustrated at myself. But because it took so long to do, I'm instead just gonna like slightly gloss over the fact that I struggled immensely with this little 3x3 door. It was so difficult. I was gonna play Mumbo Jumbo because I used a tutorial of his like 7 years ago, or I guess like from 7 years ago, and it didn't work, and I had to like get a whole different tutorial. If you want to make this for yourself, I'll put the tutorial link in the description. It's from a guy named Purplers, which is really cool, and it opens like this, so that if you stand on this for just a second, it's going to open in a little bit of a spiral, and it's going to like push these 2 blocks in the way of the path, so it actually like everything's lined up and it's like almost seamless. I really love that. But yeah, if we go through here, there is immediately just a giant staircase. There's a sign saying watch your steps, because if you don't, you're gonna bonk your head and you're gonna fall all the way down until you run into our little villager friend over here. His name, by the way, I did name him, is Robin. More specifically, Dr. Robin. Also, is there thundering? Is it thundering outside? I must see this. I have to see this. Let's see. Oh, it's raining. That's perfect. Okay, sorry. I really like the rain. We'll get back to that later. But I should probably finish up my little tour of this place. Again, sorry that the everything was so weird. That the time lapse was really odd because I did a lot of this actually. Don't tell. In creative mode. And so yeah, there's a lot of parts I kind of like skimmed over. But yeah, we have a nice little villager friend over here, which I named Dr. Robin. I named him that kind of for no reason. It was mostly just because there was a bird outside and it was a robin, and I was like, okay, well, you know what, I'll just name him Robin then. And so we have Dr. Robin over here. He's our little assistant buddy, and there are 2 elevators, one going up and one going down. If we take it down one really quickly, shift so you don't hurt yourself here. You can go just past here and look at this giant testing chamber, which I have made for myself. It is so huge. I did take some inspiration from Dan TDM. I think I said that earlier in the recording. It's been, you have to remember, it's been like 2 days for me, so yeah, I might not remember. It's reinforced with these little obsidian posts on the sides. It's got these little lights that no mobs spawn, and the whole thing, as you probably noticed by now, and it might have been surprised by, it is entirely encased in iron, so it's a very tough place. I even put that little amulet from Minecraft Story Mode on the ceiling, and I think it looks really cool. If it wasn't there, the whole place would just be like really dark at the top, and it wouldn't really be that awesome. I'm gonna have to add more lights in the future, but that's just fine. That's not a problem for me. Today, that's a problem for future me, and I'm not gonna do anything with it right now. But with that all being said, this will allow me to do a bunch of modded things in the future. I have a lot of lucky blocks that I want to try out on my world, so we're going to be using this as kind of like a safety area to test the quality of all the blocks and stuff before we go using them about in the world. And also, if we want to go in like any portals anytime soon, or add any dimensions to the Minecraft world, we can just make a backup of the world and then go over here and test everything out in our fun little chamber. So definitely look forward to, over the course of the summer, a bunch of like modded Minecraft like review videos in this little testing chamber, because there are a lot of really good new Minecraft mods out there. They can be a little bit difficult to find, so I'll try my best to find as many as I can and have a ton of fun with it. And maybe if I'm lucky, have some of you guys try them out for yourselves, because that's like that's one thing that's like really important to me, because there is a lot of really good mods out there that nobody gets to try out because it's difficult to find them. Anyways, I'm gonna say bye-bye to Dr. Robin. I know he hasn't been very talkative today. He's just been kind of staring us down. And also I haven't really been able to do anything with him yet. But you have to remember, I'm very anxious to like kind of wrap this all up, because I've been working on this for quite a while. It's been so long. I also want to be able to enjoy the rain for a little bit and say hello to my doggies, because I've been missing them. I've definitely been missing them. Maybe it's silly, maybe it's silly, maybe it's not, but I'm also going to try to get some of my doggies into the bedroom so that we can like hang out a little bit just before the episode's over, because again, I'm really, really missing them. I haven't done anything with them recently. Oh goodness, that was lightning. I think it hit the lightning rod on top of the building. That scared me. For a second, I thought the building was gonna burn. I think I have like a game rule on, which makes it so buildings don't actually burn, but that was really, really scary. Hey everybody, hi! Okay, I'm gonna take a few of you up to the room so we can just hang out a little bit. I think I'm gonna choose Thorn, Citrus, and use Seed in the corner. And I'll be back for you guys later. We're also gonna hang out as well. It's not just gonna be these guys trying not to play favorites. Alright, come on guys, come on. Actually, you know what, Citrus, out of fairness, I should probably leave you in there with them, because I did just name a whole cinema after you, and I think that'd be a little bit unfair to them. No, you're getting anxious to leave. You gotta go over there with them. Sorry, Citrus. I've just been choosing you a lot recently, and I don't want to play favorites. I'll get Rusty. We'll take Rusty instead. Alright, come on everybody. Come on. Alright, Steed, Thorn, and Rusty. Okay, we're all good. We have everyone. I really want to be thinking about some other things I can do as well, but I also don't want to give myself too many ideas. One of the biggest problems I've been having with my channel in the past week, where I've been kind of like stagnant, is the fact that I keep getting more and more ideas for videos, and I just don't make myself up and do it. So that's something that I'm going to need to keep myself in check with, and hopefully you guys will be getting a lot of really, really cool stuff over the course of the summer, because I have a lot in mind. But with that being said, I am pooped. I am all out of energy, so I'm going to end things off now. We're going to put this same music disc in. I know it might be a little bit tiring because we just played this one. Actually, you know what? Let's put this back up. Alright, let's see. What music disc do I want to pick this time around? I think I'm going to choose Chirp. I really, really like Chirp, and I would like to change things up just a little bit. So I'm going to put Chirp in here. And I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. I know it's been a while. I'm going to get back in the groove of things, I swear. I promise. Hope they haven't been too annoying about talking about that. But with that being said, I've had a really, really good time making this video and building out everything that I did. And I hope you guys had a wonderful time as well, and you have an amazing day with whatever you're doing in the real world. But that is all from me, and I will see you guys in the next one.